Hi guys, welcome back to Kitchen Wargamers and welcome to this first battle report in my wargaming shed. On my last video I did do a thing where I was asking you guys to help me name the shed. What I've done is I'm going to leave it for a couple more days just to see if there's any more comments, and then what I'm going to do is put all the answers in a hat and pick one out, so stay tuned for that one. Okay, so North Africa. So basically, this is just get me back into bolt action because I haven't played in quite a while, and especially against somebody. I think it's going on for about 5 months now. So this is going to be a straight up fight. There is a thing going around where people are talking about point systems. What I'm going to do for my games and going ahead is I'm not going to look at points, but I'm going to look at order dice. So say you had 15 order dice each, so you pick 15 units. They've got to be within the constrictions, you know, of building a platoon and that, so you just couldn't have everything as tanks. But point wise, no, it's just the dice, one dice, one unit sort of thing. So that's what I've done here. There is one dice difference between the two sides, but I'm not too bothered. I'm only playing against myself. Okay, so let's have a look at the armies then. So first off, the British 8th Army. Now it's split into two platoons. The first platoon, a unit there. A unit there that's going to be transported in the Bren carrier. Same again for that one. Got my medium mortar team with spotter and a Churchill tank as well. And there's the commander for that platoon. Okay, second platoon, platoon commander, medium tank. I always forget the name, so forgive me on that one. Unit of troops there, an anti-tank unit, anti-tank rifle team, sorry, a light mortar team, unit of troops there, and a unit of troops there. So got both doors to the shed open, so if you hear different noises, that's why, because it's absolutely like an oven in here. So there's the table. Okay, just bear with me a second, we'll have a look at the the Italian Allied team. Okay, it's called the Italian Allied team because what I've done is just to make up the numbers a bit, because I need some more Italians doing. But what I'm going to do is get some elite Basileri, I think they're called, if that's how you say it. But for now, what they've done is they've got a German Africa Corps attachment to them. Just a small platoon, 2 units of 5 men, and the commander, and also a panzer as well. So that's a German platoon. The Italians, just see where I'm up to. Unit there. Now this 6-man unit is going to be an elite. I think they're like a Marines, Italian Marines. A unit of troops there. Another unit, and the same again there. Medium mortar with a spotter. The Sommervente medium tank. And this thing, I can never remember it. I'm just calling it the Iraqi vehicle. A couple of machine guns on there and an anti-tank rifle. The truck for transport. I put these oil barrels in and forgot to take them out. I was just seeing if they would fit in, and maybe that could be an objective for a game in the future. The Italian commander with a buddy with him, and that's the Italian Allies. Okay, what I'm going to do now is set up and we'll get ready and get stuck in straight into turn 1. Now the best thing about this in my shed is I'll probably film this over a couple of days and I can just leave it where I leave it. Brilliant. I don't have to rush around putting it away. Okay, so I'll see you in turn 1, guys. Thanks. Hi guys, so here I am at the end of turn 1 and very uneventful. Basically moving into positions, few shots fired and every shot missed, except for one got a hit but no wounds. Okay, I'll just do a summary. So the British have moved along around here, aiming to get around the flank. These guys were just shy of getting into the building. The commanders moved up behind them. The tanks moved around the side. There was some Italians there, but they've gone. I'll show you where in a sec. And these troops are just backing up the tank, going around that flank. Down this side, again, just everyone moving up, the anti-tank team. So they've got a bit of view there. The Italian tank wasn't in their view when they were there, when they got there. Medium mortar team run up. These guys ran up to the trees here, just getting ready. I think there's going to be a lot of shooting going on soon. The mortar team fired at some Russians. The spotter, by the way, is up there in that building, and they missed. However, did I say Russians before? The Italians since moved, so that's negated that. These two troops, they're actually in the Bren carriers there. They've moved up to that tree line. The officers moved up again, and these British troops were back here. They got fired at by the Germans, took a pin marker. However, they managed to get rid of that and carried on moving. First shot of the game was the Churchill, who fired across at the Panzer and missed. Okay, let's have a look what's been happening on the German side. The truck moved up, these guys got out, and these were the guys that fired at the British across there. The Panzer that was shot at and missed moved up and returned the favour, and again the favour was exactly the same, it missed. Okay, moving down here, the German commanders moved up to the tree line, as well as these troops getting in position. The Italians in the truck, not sure what to do yet, but everything's closing in. They didn't want to get out because obviously it's two Bren carriers behind there. Wrecker vehicles moved up to give some support, and hopefully next turn start popping some shots at them. The Italian Marines, were the Italian Marines 246? I've lost track. Anyway, these guys have moved up the tree line, and as you know, the British are over there as well, so there is going to be some shooting. The mortar team fired, their spotters on the top there. Well, as you saw, they fired at them, missed, so it's going to be a 5 next time. Basically more movement, these guys all moving up around this side. The Italian tank has moved up. He did take a shot down there, but missed. He was after the mortar team, was going to do some HE at them and missed. And there was an Italian unit has now run up and in this building as well. So I think next turn the bullets are going to really start flying. It's going to be a bit of a meat grinder in the middle of the battlefield, I think. But yeah, looking good. Okay, see you in turn 2, guys, and hopefully we'll get some more action and get some dice rolling filmed as well. And yeah, should be a good one. See you soon. Okay, first bit of turn 2 action, and the first dice out of the bag is German. Now, they've got to do it. They've got to get rid of the British armour. So the order dice has gone to the Panzer, and he's going to take a pop at him. And with range, he hasn't moved, just needs straight up 3. Let's see if they can get it. Whoops, missed. Missed. A 3, it's hit. 4, 5, and 6, it's gone. Oh, 5! Wow. It's only made 1 shot. I'm going to take this off without destroying it. There we go. First blood to the Germans. And now this side of the battlefield's all open for the German Panzer. And the British are lacking anti-tank support down here drastically. All they got left is the tank. Excuse my vape there. Tank down this side and anti-tank rifle down here. So all that is free for the Panzers to keep moving. See you soon. Okay, second bit of turn 2 action. Basically what's happened is a commander's been activated. move these guys up. Before that, all the dice as well have been coming out British at the moment since that German one. However, the tanks moved up, fired at the troops in the building and missed. However, the next dice is the anti-tank rifle, and he's got in his sights the Summervetti there. Can't damage him, but at least he can put a pin on. So he's going to need 3 normally. It's over half range, so he's going to need a 4. Gets a 4, so there's a pin on the Summervetti. Okay, see you soon, guys. Okay, third bit of turn 2 action. Dice out of the bag again are British, so this time the mortar team's firing, and the spotter over there has got that unit in his sights, needing a 6. Can they get it? If not, it'll cause them to move anyway. Nope, it's going to be a 5 next time. Okay, see you soon. Okay, some more turn 2 action. This time the dice again has been British. So yeah, they're going to get hammered soon with all the German dice still in the bag. They've only had 1 dice themselves, the Germans and the Italians. Okay, so these have advanced up into the woods, and in their sights they have these Germans there that are behind hard cover. And with all the modifiers, they're going to be needing 6s. Okay, let's see how they can do. 3 hits. Not bad for me. Well, oh no, 4 hits. So, well, I'm playing against myself. It's no wonder it's I keep rolling 1s against both. So 4 hits. So they're needing 4s to wound. See if we can convert these. And 1 taken and a pin marker. Okay, see you soon, guys. Okay, guys, so I forgot to turn my microphone on, so I'm going to talk through this one. Basically, the British tanks come round and it's going to take a pop at the Summervetti. Let's see what he needs. Oh, that's a hit. And I don't know why that hasn't scored, and I've carried on with that. Anyway, the second one in, some more action. These British have come out of the armoured personnel carrier and going to take a fire at these guys, the Marines, in this wooded area here. Just bear with me. Like I say, I didn't turn that microphone on. I don't know why, it was only afterwards. So here we go, there's a dice. So 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. And they're going to need 5s to wound here because they're a veteran. And what's that? I can't see it myself. Oh, 2 hits. Roller in a 6. No special. So 2 guys taken out. Okay, guys, and yet again, the microphone is still not turned on. So let's see. So the Italians have now caught and charged into the British for close combat. These are the veterans. So let's see what they can do. So they're going to need 4s. None. No hits. And let's see what the British can do back. They're going to need 5s to wound. They only need 1 kill. Oh, nothing. 1's gone out of the box. Let's see what this can re-roll. A 5, there we go, the 1 wound, and the Italian veterans have been taken out. See you in the next one, guys. Okay, a bit more turn 3 action, and I've just noticed I've not turned my microphone on. So I think the other sections I've just filmed will have no sound. I'll have to check on the editing. If there isn't, you'll see a voiceover, and that'll be why. Oh, I don't believe it. It's this heat. It is like the desert in here. It's absolutely sweltering. Anyway, next up out of the bag, the Italians. They've run round. Oh, just spotted somebody else left behind there. Oh, he was just behind the wagon. These are run round. They got the British in sight within 6 inches. Did I measure that 6 inches? Let's just try again. Just bear with me. Whoops, sorry, camera going everywhere as I'm trying to get there. Yeah, definitely within 6 inches. So they need 3s, so they've moved 4s, so straight up 3s. And a bucket full of dice here. Okay, and they're needing 4s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. Sorry guys about this camera, I'm all over the place at the moment. Okay, 4s again to wound. Oh, 2 wounds. Not enough to break them. And a pin marker going on them as well. So, yeah, knocking the British down a bit now. Okay, see you soon, guys. Okay, some more turn 3 action, and this time the British earlier ran into here, and now the Italians here are making a close combat on them. Okay, so the Italians, just get the dice, needing 4s. Oh, 6s. Gosh, never roll them. 3 hits. Can I be exceptional? No. Okay, so that's 3 to the Italians. Now the British, same amount of men, 8 each. And the British have scored, needing 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. So, British have lost 3. Oh, sorry, let's get it in focus. Look at the camera as well as what I'm doing. And the Italians around there are wiped out. Okay, see you soon, guys. Okay, guys, so the end of turn 3, and quite a lot of action been going on. Some of it you have seen. The close combat in there. The Italian tank and some of Vetti being taken out. These guys have been popping shots between each other. Mortar teams moved up, tried to get in a better position. The command team just behind them. These guys had to move because the Italian mortar next needed a 3. So they managed to get rid of 1 pin marker and move around just to give some support up here. Some of Vetti's been firing across at people. There's been a lot of movement as well. And here, you probably saw that combat there. Well, the Bren carriers come round, been popping shots at them. And over here, the same again, the Bren carrier up against them, putting 2 pin markers on them. And the British mortar as well, fired at them. Needs a 5 next turn if they don't move, but I think they will be. This team here fired across here and got some good shots in, took that team out. And over here again, a bit of back and 2 firefights between these guys here and the Africa Corps here, losing another guy, pin markers being put on, them taking more casualties. The trucks are deciding to pull back because, as you know, they don't want to give the British any easy points, especially if they start pushing down here now on this side. Yeah, but however, the only vehicle on this side is the German Panzer. So yeah, that could slow things down for the British, but yeah, overall they are pushing down on this flank. The Italian vehicles pull back as well. Vetti with its anti-tank gun has got the British tank there. However, if the first dice comes out for the British next turn, you know what they're going to do. They're going to get rid of that thing there. And like I say, I've come back around here. Shots being popped across both sides there, and the close combat in there. So overall, I think it's bit in the balance at the end of turn 3 still. Being windled down this side, however, they got the tank support with the British pulling through, and over on that side, same sort of thing, British tank there, and the troops moving across. However, now the Italians have only got that 1 team in this side. Yeah, so yeah, it's going to be interesting. I think it's going to be big pushes on both sides, try and windle each other down. Okay guys, see you in turn 4. Sorry guys, forgot to mention point wise, the Italians and their allies have got 1 point, and the British have got rid of 4 units, so they're 3 points ahead. Okay, so it's 4-1. If I get my words right. Okay, see you soon. Hi guys, so here we are at the end of turn 4, and a lot has gone on here, and as you can see by the dice, the German-Italian alliance has taken a lot of damage. I should have filmed some of this, but I've been filming this battle report over a few days. A lot happening at work, so I was just going to rush this this turn through and concentrate a bit more on the later turns. However, okay, let's go through overall what's been happening. First lot of dice out of the bag, about the first 4 were all British. So the commander that was back here, he activated this squad. They were on the roof, they've run down, they're in the ground floor and outside at the moment. The mortar team, light mortar team, moved up. The anti-tank team moved up from around this side because, as you know, the German tanks causing some mayhem on the other side. The British tank came around the corner. Well, he didn't came around the corner, sorry, he was there, and took a straight fire shot and knocked out the Italian recce vehicle, and I still can't remember the name. Anyway, over here, the next dice was the British. So they charged up the floor to get into close grips with the Italians on the roof, and it was simultaneous combat, and the British only had 5 men. They lost 2, and the Italians lost 3, so lost the combat completely over there. So this side of the board basically now is all British. These guys again, we're back here. They've run round and basically just trying to get into the middle. However, with the middle, let's see what's been going on. Exchange of fire here between the Italian unit and this British one. They got 3 hits, and to wound, got 3 wounds, so they wiped them out. Meantime, the universal carrier here, and that one there, and that team there, all piled in fire, and eventually wiped out that Italian team there. Plus the British mortar fired as well. Missed, needing a 4 next time, but there you go, there's no next time. Over here, some exchange of fire again. This British unit that was here was hit by the tank using both its machine guns, and also from over here as well, a few pot shots. So that made enough for them to roll a morale check, and as you can see, yeah, they failed. So they're out. The commander that was there has decided to pull back just to keep out of the way of the German tank here. That's moving up, the Panzer. As you saw over here, the German command team, if you can see it, they moved up and fired across at the British here, taking 1 out. And as you've seen, all these guys here all concentrated their fire to wipe out that Italian unit. The trucks, they've moved back just to keep dice out from the British. That one there and that one there. The Italian mortar fired, and it where did it go? Can't remember, but it missed anyway. And the team that needed to get next time, they moved out. So that removed the pin mark. The next fire or the next fire dice, which they would have needed a 5 next time. The German commander, the Germans. Gosh, get me words right, Mark. I think I need a beer. I think I'll have one after this. So yeah, they moved out because the British are all swarming through this side. So after a hard fought battle, which God, it was dead devastating, the Germans are down to 1 unit there of 3 men, the command unit and the Panzer. And to find some more men on the board, you have to go way over here, which is a mortar team and the Italian commander. And the British, I've swooped through this side of the board, all coming round. So at the end of turn 4, basically, I'm going to call it that's it. And as you saw with the dice, 2 to the Italians and Africa Corps, and 7 to the British. So yeah, wow. But all this mayhem here, I should have filmed it. But anyway, like I said at the beginning of this game, it's just a tester. Not many special rules, especially for the Italians, have been used. And I had to bring these Africa Corps just to make the numbers up as well. But I am doing some more Italians. And I've had some reinforcements been delivered today. But I'm going to do a separate video on that. Just show you like a bit of an unboxing and what's going on. Yeah, I've got a lot of rules wrong as well because I've not played in a while. I had to keep looking back at the book, and you've probably seen I've missed some stuff out. But it was just like a refresher game, a bit of a test game, and just see how it goes on in the shed, which is great. With the table moved forward, got lots of room at the back. So when it comes to if Wayne can join me at any time and we can get a 2-player game going, that's going to be brilliant. Okay, sorry about this. It's taken so long. Like I said, it's been over a fair few days now I've been filming, but that's the best thing about the shed as well, is I can just leave it all set up how it is and just remember where I was up to. Going ahead in the future, if I do this again, obviously I'm going to, at the end of the turn, is where I'm going to stop filming and go off and probably go work or do something else, and then come back, and then I know next time where I am. Probably lost myself somewhere along the line, and again I forgot to put the microphone plugged in. Well, it was plugged in, it wasn't turned off, so it cut all my sound out, so that's why you'll see that voice over there. Okay, so yeah, that's it for my first test game. Really pleased with it, the 654 table. So yeah, next I'm going to start working on getting some of this stuff painted up, but that'll be in a new video talking about what I'm painting at the moment. And I got a lot of stuff that needs finishing off and doing, so I'm going to concentrate on them and pop in the odd battle report in between. But as you know, keep you all updated and keep following me on this journey. And just like to say again, thank you to all subscribers, both old and new, for sticking with me or for joining me. And yeah, the first stage of getting sorted out in the shed for wargaming and hobbying, all going good. Okay, well, thanks a lot. Don't forget to leave any comments. I always appreciate them. Love reading them and get back to you. And if you haven't and you're watching for the first time, please subscribe and keep following me on this new journey of kitchen wargamers in the shed. Now, I have had, sorry, rafting on, but I have had some comments about what to call a shed. So what I'm going to do is write all them down, pull it out of a hat, and that's what I'm going to call it. And that'll be in the next video I do, or the one after that, because I have got a video already filmed for the next one after this, which I did a few days ago, just to get ahead with a video, so I can start doing them, putting them out weekly for you. Okay, well, I'll shut up, and thanks very much, guys. And remember to make it, paint it, and play it. See you again soon. Thanks a lot now. Bye.